Hi, I'm Perry, and this is my wife, Kim. We purchased our KanBuild home in 1997 and moved into it in this early 1998. Our choices for building were probably numerous. We talked to a couple carpenters that do stick-built construction, looked at some other types, but KanBuild easily became our first choice. KanBuild had several things that we liked as we explored the option more, and that's why we chose them. One of the things that really stood out about KanBuild was you can just work with your dealer, builder, and do your whole house. You don't have to deal with the subs. KanBuild will take it from start to finish, and that's just so convenient. We enjoyed that as we got into the project very much.
The dealer, when they came to the house, they showed us the plans, gave us several to choose from, and I mean pretty much everything was in the plan that we wanted, and we changed very little. I mean, it was all there.
Well, I think that they're flexible. There's some changes that you can make, and you know, simple changes though too. Kim didn't give herself enough credit. She changed some things, and the dealer was good to work with. The doors in the house, for example, or the coverage, you can pick different designs, for example, and Kim had more input than she let on, but they have plans to select from, and they're nice plans to start with. But you can change, and you can sure get the house you want. Well, for me, I like the fact that, as I stated earlier, you deal with one person basically for the whole house, but then your material is not out in the weather, and ours is rural, so once in a while you hear there's some theft problems when you haul a load of lumber or roofing materials or something with that, and KanBuild brings your house and sets it on the foundation, and it's not complete at that time, but you know the majority of the house is then, and it was pretty simple. Yes, we toured the factory before we even made our decision, and then we went back again and when they were working on our house, and got to see the process as it was taking place.
Walked through a couple of the boxes.
When you deal with KanBuild and you deal with the dealer, and then you talk to your finance people, the finance people that are familiar with KanBuild and the ones that are learning about it become interested, and it simplifies and makes your pre-qualifying and your for construction and your in-loan financing easier because of the type of product. Bankers, mortgage companies, etc. are interested in modular type construction. It is much easier to qualify for that.
You know the bottom figure with a KanBuild home. You don't have to have additional charges keep going on and on.
That's a good point, yeah.
The main custom feature that we had built in was we changed all the doors to 6-panel solid wood doors, and it made it look a lot nicer.
Well, actually the room we're filming in was added. It's not a part of KanBuild, but you know, that's another thing about them, the flexibility. You can build onto it to your garage. Our garage, for example, was stick built onto it. This sunroom was built onto it, but they designed that. They helped us with that, and that's another part of, you know, the simple process I keep repeating is that you know, it was all with one group, one company, all with one dealer, so we didn't have to deal with a half a dozen other contractors. Well, I think as we looked at other options and compared them to KanBuild when we got ready to build our home out here, you know, and we eventually narrowed it down and chose KanBuild, that their dealer was flexible. You know, we could make a few changes with not much trouble. We got the pricing from them, which is a problem when you do a stick-built house or ask a contractor to get a hard number. That's something that allows your financing to flow much easier. KanBuild gave us the contract price. They stuck with the contract price. That's what we paid. Things, when you change them, are costed out to you, for example, and that is the price they stick with. They don't tell you one figure and give you another when they want the check. So it was a process that went from beginning to end basically like it was supposed to.
KanBuild was a good choice. It went great from the beginning, from looking at the plans to making our changes to watching them build it. We got in a lot sooner than if we had stick built it, and it was nice to be moved into a new house.
So one of the things that we got into it sooner because the day KanBuild set the house was Thanksgiving week, and the next morning it started raining, and it rained on and off for the whole month of December. So if we would have had the basement dug for a regular type home or a stick built home, we'd had a big swimming pool out here for a month or two, and our materials would have been wet, and so that's something else a person needs to think about is the weather, that as you set one of these, the materials stay dry and so the house stays dry. Absolutely. I would recommend KanBuild to others if they want a simple way to put up their house and fast and easy.
Well, my favorite part of the house would probably be the kitchen. And I spend most of my time there if I can, cooking, and I wanted lots of cabinets in my kitchen, and I got that. And they're all full.